Welcome to Trust, Then Know, the Jackie Boyd Podcast, a podcast providing education, information, and mostly inspiration that will help you become the best version of yourself. Join host Jackie Boyd for engaging and intriguing conversations. Now, Trust, Then Know, the Jackie Boyd.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Trust and Know, the Jackie Boyd Podcast. I'm Jackie Boyd, your host, and we come on every second and fourth Tuesday of every month, and we're on all your major podcast platforms: Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. All you have to do is put in Trust, T-R-U-S-T, then T-H-E-N, Know, K-N-O-W, and you will find all of our episodes. Listen, guys, I have a very, very special guest with me tonight, Miss Jennifer Woods. Actually, that's a little inside joke. She's actually Jessica Woods, but she's fondly known to me as Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Should I call you Jessica or Jennifer?
Tonight, Jessica.
Jessica, okay. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jessica, for being on the podcast tonight. We've been trying to get this done for a minute. We're finally here, but thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Yes. So Jessica is a sales agent with DR Horton, America's Builder.
Yes, ma'am.
And she is one of my wonderful builder partners. And she and I are going to talk about Home Ownership Month. And I know we're a month out from Home Ownership Month, but actually Home Ownership Month or home ownership initiatives can happen any time of the year.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Totally agree.
So Home Ownership Month was really initiated or is initiated to help owners or potential homeowners know that they can become homeowners, to help potential buyers know that they can become homeowners. And there's so many myths and so many things that have to be debunked. People don't, believe that they have to put so much money down and, their credit score, because it's not 800, they can't own a home. And we're here to let them know that that is just not true. Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
So Jessica, I'm going to call you Jennifer,
It's
I
fine,
know,
Jackie.
several times.
It's fine.
But Jess, seriously, let's just jump right in with the importance. First of all, let's talk about you for a minute, because you've been in the industry for about, 26 years?
26 years this month.
Wow,
Yes,
congratulations on the
Thank
anniversary.
you.
Wow, and did you always know you wanted to do real estate?
Funny thing is, yes, as a little girl.
Really?
Yes. My parents were shopping for a home.
Okay.
And this was in the 80s.
Okay.
And I just found it really intriguing of making people or showing people, the possibility of owning their home and just being a part of that process. I just remember that walking through the home and looking through the window or looking at, the backyard and is our dog gonna like it out there? Just as a little girl, I noticed that.
Wow.
So I was like, I really like this.
That's amazing. So you went to school. Did you actually major in real estate?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So funny.
Because you're from Texas, right?
I'm originally from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
And no, I majored in recreation.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you knew from a little girl, but you majored in recreation. Help me make that make sense, Jess.
So with real estate, I knew I could do it at any time. That I didn't necessarily have to major in it.
Okay.
I actually was pre-law. I wanted to be an attorney.
Okay.
And it just didn't work out that way. But in the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to be a realtor.
Got you. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And so you've done, you've done general real estate, and now you're working with a builder. So talk to us about both sides of that coin there.
Well, with general, you do everything. You do leasing, you do sales, you do listings. It's just a wide variety. But I got, introduced to new construction in 2003.
Okay.
So started out in 2000 as a general agent, and back then, how long ago that was, there was an ad in the paper.
Wow.
And
the paper.
the
Remember
paper.
that? Oh my goodness.
And I answered an ad in the paper, went to the interview, and got the position.
Wow.
I worked for DS Ware Homes here in Jacksonville.
Okay. Okay. So how many builders have you worked for?
I have worked for 4 builders.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Wonderful. And so now you're with D.R. Horton, America's builder.
Yes.
They sell so many homes, so vastly across the country a bit.
Yes,
and I've sold several D.R. Horton homes, and I have very happy customers.
Yes.
And I think the thing for me that makes whether D.R. Horton or any other builder partner that I have is the relationships.
It is.
You know, the transactions are going to be the transactions, but the relationships make the difference, and the relationships is what keep you coming back because you build those relationships. The customers have a great experience. They have a wonderful product, and so it's just a win-win-win situation. So you just keep coming back. Yeah,
Definitely. You definitely have that relationship with your customers. They're more like family.
Exactly.
When you come in, you already know everything, and you make the process so smooth. So I really enjoy that about you.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer, Jessica, JJ. No, that's what I'll start calling you. JJ. Okay, that works.
Jessica,
Jennifer, Jessica. Okay. So now that we kind of understand your background a little bit, and right now we're actually sitting in a beautiful D.R. Horton. What model is this?
This is our most popular model, the Cali Plan.
The Cali Plan, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beautiful. And the thing I like about a lot of your floor plans, a lot of D.R. Horton's floor plans, is that you can have literally a family be in the same house, but they have their separate silos, their separate corners with their own bathroom. Some of them have an en-suite. Like, it's a great thing when you have a larger family. So I'm so excited because I have a customer I just brought not long ago, and that's one of the things that she said that she loved about the lakeside floor plan.
Yes, ma'am.
So she's more than likely going to be building that, and we're really excited about that. And thank you for helping her.
Of course.
Yeah.
My pleasure.
So let's get to the thought of, you know, we know when the customers come, obviously they've been pre-qualified and they're here. But there's so many buyers, potential buyers out there, or wannabe buyers, or wannabe homeowners who just don't believe that they can because of what they've heard, these myths that have to be debunked. And the thing that I take so seriously about this job is education.
Yes.
You know, we just had a situation where someone was given the wrong information. We just encountered that, you and I, with someone, and the wrong information with agents who don't have the integrity that they should, and it's all about a transaction. It's all about what I can make. So let's talk about that a bit.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Being educated throughout this process is very vital to success. So a lot of people, like you said, think, oh, I have to have 20% down because when their parents purchased a home, possibly they went conventional. Oh, I have to have a 700 credit score. Well, no, you really don't. Minimum requirements are 580 for credit. So again, being knowledgeable about the process or educated through the process is, like I said, very vital to success in obtaining home ownership.
Exactly. And I think that is where, you know, I look at the expression on people's face when they're like, oh, I don't have to have a 750 or 800. No, you don't. Oh, I don't have to have 20% down. No, you don't. You know, there are different types of loan types.
Correct.
You know, and the loan type will determine the down payment. And so, and I understand, I mean, I'm not on the mortgage side of things, but I do understand a bit to know that some brick and mortar banks have what they call overlay. And they want their portfolio to look a certain way. And they want therefore the buyers have to be a certain type of buyers. They have to have certain scores. They have to have certain, and so with that, they're seeing it from their lens and what their bank wants. But that's where the agent has to be so knowledgeable, because you have to be able to help your customer shop for the right lender. And that's where our knowledge comes, you know, is so incredibly important. On the builder side of the house, though, and I know builders are coming on strong. They're very competitive.
Yes.
and it's making resales, hey, you better make sure that resale has everything to compete with these builders. So let's talk about that.
So, excuse me, builders often offer incentives or different promotions throughout the year. So like right now, we just started our red tag savings event.
Okay.
So with that, also let me back up a little bit. With a builder, most of the time it's going to be a one-stop shop. So you'll have the builder, you'll have the preferred lender, and then you'll have the title company.
Gotcha.
So the transaction is completely under the umbrella of the builder.
Got it.
Which, again, with the financing, like right now, we're offering up to $20,000 towards closing costs. So most of the time, we're going to have where we take care of all of your closing costs. The only thing you have to bring is your down payment.
Wow. Okay.
And for our VA buyers,
that's not anything.
That's not anything, right? It's 100% financing.
Right.
So again, you have to be knowledgeable about what type of financing you're trying to obtain. Now, first-time home buyers, we have different down payment assistance programs available for them. So we have a Chenoa that's an in-house product that we offer to our FHA buyers. That is 100% financing. We offer down payment assistance for the down payment for 3.5%. So we have that offer to them. They can get into a home for as little as $500.
Wow. And that's called the Chenoa.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, is there a credit score requirement for that?
So for the Chenoa, we're looking at a 640 credit score.
Got you. That's kind of like the sweet spot, right? 640, 620? Got it. Or 630. What is actually, is it 620, 630, 640?
So it's depending upon the loan program. So there's some down payment assistance programs that look for 620 and some that look for 640. But again, the minimum requirement for some of them is a 580. So again, it's the loan officer would have to look at it. You fill out the application. They look at, your ratios and all of that.
Got it.
And then they tell you
what is best for you.
What is best for you.
Got you. Okay, good. Well, I tell you, it's so important to, when you're even working with builder partners, that information is critical for the realtors, right? Because they can say, okay, if I'm looking at, this, you're always going to look out for what is in the best interest of the buyer. What is in the best interest of the buyer? You have to understand that buyer's whole picture to say, okay, because they're looking at us for advice. Now, some buyers obviously come and they say, hey, I want this particular house. Some buyers don't want new homes. They want a home that's been settled and it's kind of like the bones are strong, right? And others don't want a home that someone's lived in. So the new construction option is always the way to go with that. So what would you say to the person who comes in, has the money but doesn't have the credit? So what does D.R. Horton offer with that?
So it may be something as simple as, us working on your credit. The great thing about D.R. Horton is that we have our HBC, which is our home buying club. It is a program that we offer people that may need a little help on getting their credit scores up, maybe just to get a better rate. Because they could possibly get in with the credit that they have, but they're paying a higher rate.
Got you.
So if it takes 30 days, maybe pay off some debt, pay down some debt, but we can offer them our promotional rate, then we can put them in the club. Some people actually need credit help. And this is a program that is offered to them at no charge.
At no charge.
And it's great because then it solidifies the relationship with D.R. Horton.
Got you.
Helping them through this process to, get their credit up. And then when they're in the range of qualifying, we can go ahead and pick a home site for them and get the process started.
Got it. But you have to go through, you have to get through a certain part of the program before you can really finalize a home site.
Well, it depends. So when we do the application, or when DHI does the application and they look at it, they automatically say it'll take 60 to 90 days.
Got it. Got it.
So we can look and see once they start once they start the game plan 30 days in, if they're on target, we can go ahead and start the process.
And that process includes like really signing your contract.
Yes.
Okay, that's the start of the process. Okay, got it. Okay, so what about the person who has the credit, but the money?
So
is the issue.
Sometimes it's if you have a family member that wants to gift funds.
Okay.
We can do that. We also have here in Jacksonville, H2H has funds available, and they're through the city of Jacksonville. You could qualify to up to $25,000 for down payment assistance and closing costs.
And that can be used for D.R. Horton Home?
For D.R. Horton, we are approved lender.
Wow. And so, and that money can be stacked with any other money that D.R. Horton is offering.
Ma'am.
That's awesome.
It
awesome.
truly is. It's an awesome opportunity. Now, there is qualifications that you have to meet, and you have to fill out an application with the city.
Got it.
So once you fill out the application and receive those funds, then you can come see us.
Okay. Now, I've heard some, nothing's free. There's no free money anywhere, right? You're going to pay for it somewhere. So even with, and this is what I say to borrowers when we have that conversation, I'd rather you pay towards your own equity, right? Pay for it, than to continue to pay and make somebody else rich by paying rent. We've all rented at some point. You know what I mean? I was a renter. When I first moved out of my parents' home, I rented an apartment, and I did that for 2 years. I had no thought of purchasing a house. My daughter right now is renting, and she's going to be looking at, she's getting married, and they're already talking about, buying a home next year. So she's preparing for that. I'm coaching her with that. But I'd rather a person, and tell me your thoughts about this, be able to take advantage of some down payment assistance funding, even if the rate is a bit higher, as opposed to continuing to just throw money out the window toward rent.
I mean, in this market, rent is pretty up there. Depending on your home. And that's the great thing about this company is that we have, Mr. Horton's motto is a home for every stage in life. So you can start off townhome, villa, relatively start anywhere between $1,700 a month for a 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 1-car garage. And if you want a house, we have houses that can start about $2,100 a month. So looking at rent costs,
Right.
It may go up every year.
Right.
Versus if you get a home, you are building equity.
That's it. Exactly.
And there's so many advantages as far as, filing your homestead exemption.
Right.
Getting those tax benefits. So, I mean, I am not a professional, but,
Right.
There is some benefits to becoming a homeowner.
Absolutely. No doubt. And I think just the pride that you have in knowing that this is yours. You know what I mean? If you decide to paint one wall green and one blue and one purple, it's yours. You don't have to repaint it unless you just don't like it anymore. You know what I mean? So I think that has something that there's something to be said about that as well, because that pride and then just knowing that you've accomplished this. Every round goes higher and higher. And so the next time around, you're going to want to, maybe take it a step up and then take it a step up. And that's how you build generational wealth.
Yes.
You've purchased that first home and then you move into the next home, but maybe now you're the landlord and you're renting that to someone just starting off, So there definitely is advantages and benefits to doing that. I would endorse that all day, every day.
Yeah. And I mean, even say you stay in it for a couple of years and your situation changes, you can sell it.
You can sell it.
That's
right.
And you possibly are going to have some money.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. It's a lot of benefit.
And the thing about it, I tell as I coach, newer agents and even just my own children who are thinking about buying at some point. Like, when you think about selling, what else can you have? You can't have a car for 5, maybe 7 years, and walk away and maybe make $10,000, $20,000, whatever, whatever that equity is. Tell me where that is. Investing perhaps, or stocks, bonds, but in purchasing something, where else do you find that? Real estate is the way. Real estate is the way. It builds generational wealth. It really does. So, okay, so let's talk about products D.R. Horton has. Like I mentioned, the Lakeside is a really beautiful floor plan. Let's talk about some of the other floor plans you have.
So here at the Arbors, we range from 1,600 square feet up to 2,499 square feet, and that's our Hayden floor plan, which is another popular floor plan. It offers 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. It's a 2-story, but it has this oversized primary suite, and the layout, you've got a loft upstairs, and then downstairs you have a flex room or a dining room. It's so much flexibility in the floor plans. And then the exciting part is we're offering 3-car garages out here.
Wow.
So we will have a section here that's designated for our 3-car garage plans.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So we've got one already finished. We've got one under construction. They're going to range from about 1,900 square feet to 2,400 square feet, and they're all ranches.
Oh wow, I love it. Love it. I was just in one of your floor plans and I saw the garage. I'm like, when did you all start doing epoxy floors? Like,
Yes,
that's wonderful. It was beautiful.
Yes, we are offering now covered patios now. So we have like a lanai option. We have the epoxy garages now. Also, we offer, like I said, different promotions. So like for this month, you still have time to come in. To get all of your options included. So the epoxy garage, the screened-in lanai per plan. Gutters.
That's wonderful. And let me just make a point about that. People don't realize the importance of gutters.
Especially here in Florida.
We've been having rain every afternoon for days straight. Gutters are so important.
They really are.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started offering that probably about 4 months ago.
Got it.
So you, again, just depending on the month and the incentives, we can offer you pick 7. This month. Next month is pick 4.
Got it.
And then for September, it's pick 3.
Three incentives.
3 options.
Options. Got it. Okay.
So this month, like I said, you're still in time to get these 7. All 7 options.
So when you say options, are you talking, what comes with the plan that would not be considered an option? Or is everything an option? So like your appliances, talk about that.
So we use all Whirlpool appliances.
The
homes always include the micro hood, the oven, and the dishwasher. That's all of our homes. Now, options may be the refrigerator, the washer and dryer, blinds, epoxy, and a garage door opener, and gutters.
Got it. Okay. And all the homes are smart homes.
Yes, ma'am.
So talk about that.
We are America's Smart Builder. So all of our homes feature Deco lights, which are really nice because you can program them to your phone. So if you're away, if you're, running late, you can come home to a house that's already pre-lit.
Wow. I love that.
Also, you can control your thermostat, from your phone. And you can, it's just an awesome deal. You get the video doorbell as well.
That comes with the home.
That comes with all D.R. Horton homes.
That's not an option.
It's not an option.
Okay. That's wonderful. Okay.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And the builder covers it for 3 years.
That is wonderful. And then the locks, are they the padlocks?
They are the padlocks.
Okay.
So again, another smart feature that we offer.
I love that. Love it. So really, you can't go wrong with the D.R. Horton home. And you're all over Jacksonville. So talk about some of your locations.
Oh my goodness. So we build all the way from Georgia to Palm Coast. We have 2 new communities on the west side. The Normandy area is growing by leaps and bounds. Jacksonville is actually getting its first lagoon community. Diamond Springs. So we are starting townhomes in there. They should, I believe we already released them for sale. Also, we have Bridal Creek. that just last week they had this sip and see.
Okay.
So we are released for sales there. We actually have a couple of homeowners that have moved in.
Wonderful.
So that community is really unique because it's offering all DR Horton. So you're going to have our townhomes in there. You're going to have our express product in there. But we also are bringing back DR Horton traditions. So with our traditions plan, you would get like the tile backsplash, the separate tub and shower, the high ceilings, the tray in the living room and in the master. So all of those are coming back as well. So we're really excited for that.
That is awesome. And when is that going to open?
So we actually had
you had it the like a grand opening last week.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Wonderful.
So we are selling, got a couple under contract out there.
That's wonderful.
Looking for them to close pretty soon.
And there's a new one coming up like around the Trout River area. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
I have somebody who's already interested in that. So
yes,
let's talk about that.
Broward Key.
Okay.
Broward Key, which is going to have access to the St. Johns River from the community. So we're going to have some beautiful waterfront lots. Introducing new Emerald floor plans. So Emerald is like DR Horton's top of the line.
Top of the line. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that.
Okay.
And I believe we are actually going to start pre-selling this month.
Really?
Yes.
Got it. So when, I know you're going to have a grand opening for that. When is that?
That is, I believe, sometime in August.
In August, okay.
So models are under construction right now.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, my allergies. But yes, we'll have that released sometime soon. But we are planning to pre-sale this month.
Okay. That's
So
wonderful.
we've had a lot of interest in that community.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a customer who's already waiting. He wants that waterfront.
Yes. Yes.
So he's asked me twice about it. So
Great. So
Yep.
yeah, I'll be talking to you soon.
yay. Listen, man, this is exciting. And like I said, like builders are coming on strong and they are making it difficult for buyers to look at resales. I'm just being honest because they're offering so much. Yes. All of you. I mean, not just DR Horton, but I mean, I've been so blessed to work with Lenard, Latrice Hargrave and Stephanie here at DR and then Deanna at Meritage and I've been very, very, very blessed to work with so many builders. And I must say that all of my builder partners are just phenomenal.
Yes,
They really
I know
are.
all of those women, and they are absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, absolutely. And there's nothing like, building those relationships, making sure we're taking care of the customer. At the end of the day, it's always about what is in the best interest of the customer. And even one of my, most of my builder partners are women, but I do have one, Frank Rigero, who used to be with Lennar, now with Century Homes. And I'm just so thankful, And so whether we're going to Green Cove, whether we are in, Arlington area, on the south side, north side, it's just a plethora to choose from.
It really is. I mean, Jacksonville is the largest city by square miles. So there's building everywhere you look. It's like you can turn down the street and they're starting a new subdivision. So definitely still growing by leaps and bounds.
Definitely. And even some of the smaller builders, like I'm actually also a builder partner, Tony Grant, who's building a small community on the northwest side of Jacksonville. And TSG Construction. So even smaller builders are getting a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's always about making sure that the buyers have choices. Whether you need that 12,000 square foot home or you want that 3,000 square foot home, you have choices. And when you have those number of builders that can offer that, I mean, you can't go wrong. No, you can't go wrong. So, JJ, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything that you want to share with our audience before we close, just about DR Horton, about, just home ownership, just in general? Just what do you want to close with?
I think you really touched on it when you said that, you're building generational wealth.
Absolutely.
We're part of an organization that talks about democracy and housing.
That's right. National Association of Real Estate Brokers.
Yes.
And our local board here, FCAR, and that's what we promote.
Yes. And so it's great to partner with someone like yourself to make sure that we are moving towards that goal.
Exactly.
So it's a great thing.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Listen, guys, I hope you heard something tonight that's going to help you, encourage you, inspire you to inquire about home ownership if you're not already a homeowner. Or if you're a homeowner and you want to, you want to downsize, or you want to upgrade or whatever, or you're ready to invest, or you want to get an investment property, wherever you are on that spectrum, let me tell you, we have something for you. I would love to be able to support you. JJ would love to be able to support you. Or you have a plethora of builders here in Jacksonville. But whatever you do, listen, think about your generation. Think about, generational wealth. Think about how you can become that homeowner and you can inspire your, those behind you to become homeowners too, because that's where wealth is built. Real estate is about building generational wealth. So just want to share that with you. Listen, thank you for tuning into this 9th episode of the 2nd season of the Trust and Know, the Jackie Boy podcast. We come on every 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month, and we are bringing you people who have something to say. And we know that Miss JJ had a lot to say today. Thank you so much. Her name is actually Jessica Woods. I'm going to call her JJ. That's our little inside joke. But if you want to reach her, she's here at DR Horton. She would love to be able to help you. And absolutely, I would also love to be able to help you in any way I can to help you become that homeowner. Tune in. We're on all your major podcast platforms: Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. All you have to do is put in Trust, T-R-U-S-T, then T-H-E-N, Know, K-N-O-W, and you'll find all of our episodes. So until next time, I want you to get whatever information you need to be inspired and educated so you can be the best version of yourself. Bye.
Thank you for listening and watching this episode of Trust, Then Know, the Jackie Boy podcast. We hope this episode has left you informed, intrigued, and inspired to become your best self. Remember to tune in every 2nd and 4th Tuesday of the month and Trust, Then Know.